I'm having to like navigate around because Cat is sleeping across like one half of my desk, and it's like, and like my keyboard is like at the corner, and so like where I would usually put my left arm when I'm typing is currently just Cat. It's just Cat all the way down. So that's about where I am. Hey! That was an awful sound. Why did I make that sound? I promise I've been drinking water. Apparently not enough, though. But yeah, we're back in little finding little blueprints. Isn't that fun? There have been 3 different times where I've like set up my little area to start streaming this, and like something has just entirely killed like the vibe, or just like actively prevented me from streaming this week. There have been like 3 separate times where it's like, I don't want to bring that energy, or like, no, you literally just can't stream. Just for the next, I don't know, checks watch 4 hours or so, no power to this house. Be gone. Just God smited the stream. We're on this now, and there are no clouds in the sky currently. There's hellfire in the sky, but I don't think that affects like internet connections. So I think we're good. I could be wrong. If I suddenly go out, I mean, I guess if it like directly hits like a power line, but for now, we're good. She's like curling up, and it's like, you do not have enough like real estate on that desk to be curling up like that. You're barely small enough, like when you're laying long ways, you cannot turn into like a little ball. Oh, I probably need to make funny little skeet. I never realize when ads are running. I need like a big flashing button to indicate when ads are running, because I do not know. I do not ever. I realize when they're done because a big flashing button appears on my screen. But when they're just running, no idea. Not a damn. I need to tweak a lot of my little settings there. But yeah, we're gonna hop back in Blueprints. I got my little notebook. Probably about like a 2-hour mark. There might be a little doodle break. I did not really think that entirely through, but this time we're probably just gonna wing it even more than last time. We can actually just continue on the one we were working on last time, because that one has like a sketch done, so we could actually do the stuff that people probably like to see. That might be what we do. But yeah, probably around that time I'll also probably grab like a little snack or something, and then we'll come back to this at the end again. That sound good? Does that sound like a plan? All right. I don't even actually know if I finished that thought. So to put my hand on like the WAS and D keys, I literally have to like have my arm at like a perfect like 90-degree angle, like with my shoulder. Like it has to be like, you know, when you're doing like the airplane, like my arm is out like that, but then it's bent in, and I have to reach the keyboard that way because she's just got that whole zone. Actually, well, I am double jointed. I can I can just bend it the other way and like curve it around her, kind of. It's not on the desk. It is still like a floating arm. Don't use my hand as a pillow. I need to move that. Why are you so whiny? You were sitting in my lap earlier and like that would be fine. That works totally fine. Oh right, we got allowance last time. No, this is just the thing. It did also take me a week to even start cutting the last stream into clips. On the bright side, I do think there were like more clips in the starting section than I expected. I still have like my old mindset. The code check is just right here, and it's like I'm tempted, but also no. I'm still of the mindset I used to be in, like when I started streaming, of like, oh man, solo streams aren't gonna have many clips, and it's like, no, actually, like you're not awful at this now. You're actually not shit. All right, I could have taken coat check, but I don't want to cut off the east wing. The gems are in this box. She's cleaning herself now, so I cannot see the screen. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. Okay, so wait, but there has to be one line, wait. Oh no, my brain. Wait, the gems are in this box. Gems are not in this box. Okay, so if we're in... Okay. My brain... Like, I was about to be like, oh, this is so easy. No, it's not. Because it's not just pure logic. There is also the rule of there always having to be a truth of minimum one lie and one truth. Okay, so let's just run through these each independently. Yeah, what are you doing? The gems are not in this box. So if they're in the white box, these are all lies, right? Because this is a lie. This is a lie. And this would also be a lie. So it can't be white. If it's this one, then... Hi, vodka! Where you going? Just, thanks for stopping by? Man, I'm so bad at like spiel. Is that spiel? Like manner? The things you rattle off when like people pop in. That. Anyway, hi, how you doing? Okay, so if it was in the black box, that would be true. That would be true. And that would be true. So it can't be in the black box, which means it's the blue box. No, you're totally fine. You didn't even really derail me. It was more so like me thinking on how I like greeted you that derailed me, and it didn't even derail me. I kind of just kept chugging once I got back to it. We're still pretty early in this, so I think they get harder, right? I feel like I have seen like way crazier ones than that. Although that one last time that was like, there's a second wind-up key in this room, it scared me. Just alerted me. Yeah, we kind of gotta go this way. Yeah, no, like I assumed, but you know, I guess like puzzle difficulty isn't quite objective, is it? Like at least with stuff like that, that's like abstract thinking. This feels like a good... I don't know, actually. This might be a good place for a drawing room, right? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling drawing room. I don't want to go chapel. I don't want to go chapel. Although chapel here... It does take it out of the pool. Yeah, screw it. Let's go chapel. We'll see what's sitting over here. Ooh, the den right there. I think we're on like day 3 or something. This might be day 3. It could be day 4. But I have seen a couple people play like parts of it. So like I do have knowledge of like certain things. Just because like initially I wasn't entirely sure, so I went ahead and watched some people playing it, and you know, just what are you gonna do? So for now we're on like day, I want to say 3. I want to say we're on day 3. Yeah, I absolutely will. If I get stuck on something, I will actively like say something. There's no worries there. Like my memory has served me okay on like the what is it? The boudoir? That one is simple enough that it's like, oh, that's pretty hard to forget. But like there are plenty of things where it's like, I know there's something here, but like it's too complex for me to like just go purely on memory. This doesn't seem like a bad spot for guest bedroom. Although locksmith here would be kind of poggies. I don't know. I mean, both of these are like kind of nice, to be honest. Like they're both like resources we don't have a ton about. Yeah, no, it is one of those things where like once you know it, it's kind of hard to like forget if you come back there. But then there are plenty where it's like, no, this had steps. This was not just a thing that was put in my face. I feel like we have that closet upgrade. That gives us things for attaching them to bedrooms. Excuse me. Oh my god. So I think I want to save my bedrooms until I can sort of get a setup for that. I've actually never seen what the prices are for the keys, so I just wanted to come in here, if only, to like look at this. Also, if I stop randomly, it, like, my arm eventually just needs a break from hovering over Cae-Hello. Gosh, I feel bad about just like spamming gems, but also like I feel like we keep getting a lot of the really good gem rooms. Yeah. Yeah, and it's right next to the locksmith too, so we can kind of like change our strategy depending on how things go. Okay, keycard system settings, that security level. Oh, right, we haven't done the breaker yet because that was the other option. Change offline mode to just unlocked for now. Current setting. Yeah, I just we were sitting on like what, like 6 or something at the start of this run, so it just feels it's hard not to justify using them at times. I feel like I can justify using them, not using them right now, because I do also kind of want the Nook right now. Oh, we're just gonna immediately... I will see if it's unlocked from the other side. What are you looking at here? Chapel can't go that way. We're kind of not creating like a very movable area here. That's the only one that kind of pulled in that direction. What we got in the commissary? I have not seen the magnifying glass yet. I couldn't see. I need to add like a stronger border to that effect, because I can't always see what it says. Kitty, I need I need to see. Pop Tartan, thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm just like blindly like shooting at my taskbar because it's literally behind my cat. Okay, what are we looking at here? Yeah, how's your day going? Oh, there's utility closet. That could be nice. That will destroy that room in the Nook, though. But if I take observatory, it just loops around anyway, so, like, does it really matter? Yeah, so, like, So, like, sitting at, like, the computer set up at, like, the corner of, like, an L desk with keyboard, like, right in the point. And second monitor is technically a graphics tablet, so it's like right on surface level. And then Cato likes it because it gets warm in front of the screen, so she like leans up against the screen and sleeps that way, like long ways along like one of the arms of like the L in the L desk. And it's just like I am going to take the breaker box and then change the security settings. Off. On. Off. She usually doesn't like chill out this close when she's completely conked out, so I'm kind of cool with it, even if it is like mildly inconvenient, just because like she's very like soft and small. I just like having her like right there. Hi Kush, what's up? Key card system. Card system settings. Okay. Set security level to high now. And then Offline mode unlocked. Did I forget to change that last time? Wait, no, I just didn't touch it last time. Okay. What you been up to today? Is that okay to ask? I can't go through the... I'm trying to see if there's a way to get back without going through the chapel, and I don't think there is. I think I just gotta eat that one. That's nice. That's always like a satisfied kind of tired afterwards. Like a long clean. Is making your brain feel better? No, the Red Princess is in the guest bedroom. Well, that's the Red Prince, but yeah, it's been very fun so far. I don't think there was much doubt that I was going to enjoy this game, to be honest. But I'm glad I was proven right, as I usually am. But yeah, I know MX said they couldn't like stick around because they're gonna play it too, which I think is the right call, because I did not make that call, and part of me regrets it. Part of me also did enjoy like what I saw, and like experiencing those things with other people. But also I'm like, it would have been fun to like have that genuine experience first. It's a pretty snazzy hallway right there, although it does create like a... You're also gonna do it? Are you guys going to like play it together, or are you like going in like separately and then just going to like convene afterwards? Also, thank you, Vodka. I actually made it myself. Ah! No, my one weakness. Love and support from friends. Thank you, Kush. Yeah, that's what I was saying, is like... just teasing him because he's not here. Just active bullying in the chat. I mean, yes, I did. It was actually like partially... I had one I made before this. Well, technically two, but a version of this I made before this. And then this was like my first like earnest attempt at... No, it's totally fine. He also came in and said it. It's like actually so fine. I'm literally just teasing. But yeah, no, this model was like my first like actual like earnest attempt to like sit down and be like, I'm gonna do this myself from like start to finish. And like, I think it turned out like pretty well for that. There are definitely things I would change now with like retrospect. But I still like it very much. I think it starts with people who like spoke in this stream, and then it goes to followers, and then once that's full, I believe it goes to just random people on Twitch. I believe that is how like the order of operations goes. I really like this one. I like the nursery a lot. Also, that's where the Red Prince is. I remember now. Damn, you just drop that bomb on me out of the gate. Oh, I wanted to tell you earlier. I mentioned to say it to you earlier. Thank you, Vodka. I have had 2 separate people compliment me on your emotes in the past, like, I'd say, like, week or so. So, I feel like you should also get a little bit of that, of that pride. Because, like, I'm very happy to have them, but I feel like you should get a little bit of funny little bit. By the way, just because I think we have like 2 people here who are not regular. 3 of the 4 emotes that we have here, which I should really have more at this point, but I don't because I'm bad and lazy. Were made by Kush here. That one was made by Eris. That's the only one he didn't make. We must pray them. Are you gonna kill them? Are you gonna kill them? Thank you for the follow, Vodka. Oh wait, do the handles actually show up different if you... No, it's not locked. I was like, wait, is that how you know it's locked? Oh, garage is right here. Oh, but we'd be locked out. We'd be locked out. I would just be done. Never mind. That was like really close actually. I was about to just like instinctually take the garage. We already did the boudoir, so it should just be open. Yep. Is there like some... I know the red notes are like I am aware of them. Is there like some Scarlet Letter shenanigans going on there? I wonder. Wait, is it... is it cool? Hey, is that the Scarlet Letter? Am I thinking of the right one? The one that literally has a red envelope. Does the little hamster have a name? That one is not mine. So, that is purely for Kush to answer. In my brain, I have always called him like uh-oh, but like that's his baby. So kitchen goes that way, and then we'd be able to keep looping around. Ah, but that's our last gem. How dare you make me spend resources in this resource management game? Hey, just because like we're already like halfway through, and we're not even halfway through like the map. I feel like it's a good call, but I don't know. I don't want to put the closet here. I really don't, but I can't choose anything. I could take spare room and I can just eat that one. I have been a forever GM for upwards of like 3 years. Do not know what that is a reference to. Ah, no! Nala has taken my fingers. She's just like grabbed them in her paw and is just pulling them in now. I now have 1 free finger that can play the game. This is probably good. Banana. No. He really doesn't want me to play this. I think we can burn. I feel like that's not bad. Fuck. Because this is the only bedroom, I think, that conjoins two rooms. Oh, okay, it's Baldur's Gate. Okay. Which I guess is like Faerun, right? But I don't... I am mechanically very familiar with about like I'd say two versions of D&D. I'd say like 3.5 and 5e. Um and like I have like vague knowledge of like is it what's the name for original D&D? Like it's not 1 D&D because that's like the 6th one. Forgotten Realms is yeah, that like it's like that iteration of the universe because it's not Forgotten Realms is like specifically 5e's iteration of that universe, I believe. But I thought Baldur's was specifically Faerun, wasn't it? Because I didn't think they had like the Eberron version of stuff. Because like things work differently like mechanically, and also like they don't have any of like the later classes that were added and stuff like Eberron and what's the other one that adds a setting? I only remember Eberron because I have the book. And then there's also the space pirate stuff, but that's newer and not technically a setting. I think I'm just gonna eat this. That's really bad. Why did I do that? Hey, that's bad. Ran on Advanced D&D, which is 2nd edition. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because AD&D is the one with like Thaco and shit, right? Is AD&D Thaco or is that 4E? I know it's one. Yeah, no, it's just. If I well, to be fair, I could have gotten these exact same rooms in the other orientation, basically. Like if I'd gone up from the passageway, I could have gotten these exact same rooms. So it's not I was gonna take observatory, but then I realized yeah, no, I mean that's the joke. That's why people know about Thaco, is because everyone hates Thaco. I I vaguely understand it because number lines make sense to me in a way that I don't think is intuitive for a lot of people. But also I would not expect other people to just pick it up instantly. Because like that's Thaco is basically just a number line. You're basically just like starting from like very high negative numbers, basically. It's weird. Yeah, let's do this. Sure, why not? 9. There was just nothing else there. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm glad it's different. I'm glad there are versions of D&D with like different mechanics that are like that different so that you can kind of compare them and say, okay, this is what it looks like when you translate this kind of mechanic to this version of D&D. And it makes like having that history does make translating things between games a lot easier. So I'm glad they do stupid stuff sometimes on like a core system level. Stupid stuff with the content is less fun, but you know, you can't tell someone just go crazy, go stupid, and then add a bunch of modifiers to that. You kind of just gotta eat it. Oh, there was another. Okay, it's what, 10? Okay, I didn't realize there was a third number. 13 minus 6 minus 2 is 8. Okay, 13 minus 6 is 7, so 5? And okay, we going out from the middle, so 5. Wait. Oh, that's times 4. Okay, I was like, wait, is that divided by? In my brain, I associate division with pink, and I associate multiplication with either blue or green. And man, they really decided not to play nice with me in this. 12 minus 8 is 4, times 4 is 16. We have so many keys for no reason. There is no reason to have these keys. Well, there's always a chance that there's something crazy at the entrance hall. Right. That's not a direction. Okay, which way are we going? Okay, so boudoir, and then we can shoot down to the west wing. I don't know, I always like to just, like, play around with what could have been, I guess. Which is so, it's, like, depressing. But, you know. Let's see what was in the closet. Let's see who's in the closet. That could have saved us. That I was literally I was having such a nice time. I was like, I'm free of the like the chains of this mortal coil. And now I find out that I actually do have regrets. Also, yeah, I mean, that just happens. I feel like people will always, like, drift in and out of TTRPGs over time. But ultimately, like, there's something that's never going away because you can just have a TTRPG just, like, inside you. Like, at a certain point, you don't, like, if you know someone who's GM'd, like, consistently for, like, 2 years, that person does not need a book. Like, society could end tomorrow, and there would be, like, a reasonable amount of TTRPGs that could be brought into whatever came afterwards. And there's something, like, if there are people, there can still be TTRPGs. And so, like, there'll be a time, like, later on where you're fine, where you do have, like, all of those things and you can get back to it, and, like, they'll still be there for you. And I think that's a really nice thing about TTRPGs is, like, no one can take that away from you because it's just, like, you and those people. Like, it is just, like, there are these complicated games and stories, but it's just you. Anyway, I'm gonna die. There are also, like, plenty of ways to, like, find people for it, looking for group stuff. You gotta be willing to, like, take a few lumps for that, because, like, you're not gonna find a good one at the gate. I think the much more, like, successful way is to find, like, TTRPG-centered communities, and those motherfuckers are, like, going to be playing so many fucking games. They'll be like, I'll fucking take anyone. I'll take anyone who's not our usual rotation. Because, like, once you're like in it, once you're in it, like, you've probably got like 3 games going. It's like you've got the one you run, the one your friend runs because you wanted to play eventually, and someone else was like, oh gosh, because someone else was like, oh man, I want to try running a game, and then you handed them the core rules, like someone like passing off like an ancient like artifact that like binds its user to its service. I'm trying to think. There are examples of that in like fiction, of like, you now are the keeper of the tome, but I cannot take it off the top of my head. But then you have like, and then like inevitably, once you have like those 2 games and you got like a nice rhythm going, someone else is gonna be like, hey, you want to join my game? And it's like, you could have been here like 2 years ago and saved me. I want you to know that. Yeah, there are lots of routes to finding that. Like, if something like that sort of like dissipates, it's probably a good time. Yeah. Yeah, no, like, when things change really rapidly, you kind of get hit really suddenly with like which things were kind of load bearing for your psyche. Hey, we're back in the parlor. And which things were not. And you're like, I don't have time to adjust to all these. These are not like, we're doing them all at once, and it's like I need the other ones to like pick up the slack for the ones that you're taking away. You can't just take them all. The gems are in the true box. There's only 1 box in this room. Well, that's not true. There are 4 boxes in this room. Okay. That's a fairly easy one. But yeah, I used to have like a rotation of people that almost exclusively interacted for TTRPGs. And it was very nice. Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think that's like a very normal thing to say. Like I don't know. I've definitely seen like way more like intense messages. Like if you keep going, then like it might get weird. You're like, yeah, my wife left me back in '06, and I had to leave Chicago and move over to Seattle, and oh man, I mean, Ted's been like really supportive, but I don't know, I just, ever since he had that thing with Irma, I haven't been able to look at him the same, and like, I walked in on him fingering himself one time, and that really messed me up. You know, like that. That's probably oversharing, but being like, yeah, the pandemic hit me hard. It's like, yeah, no, like water is wet. That's nothing against you. That's saying like it's not oversharing. Hmm. I'm I feel like this first row like sets you up for success or failure so hard, and like it's got me like weirdly nervous. Like, my tension is like going through the roof right now. It's just like I, I'm so tired of like getting to like about like here and then accidentally like curling over twice. that. I might... Is it like a generally considered like a bad move to like move like back and forth like this? Should I just like be trying to shoot straight up and then like go back and do that again? Personally, I like having a dead end facing north and 2 right turnoffs. Oh, you mean in the entrance hall? Like use this for one of your dead ends and then 2 right turns off the sides? Wait. 2 right turn, but if you did a right turn here, that wouldn't work. I don't know what the hell you're saying. Okay, so from the entrance hall. But you can't turn, because if you turn right, if it's a right turn, then it just goes outside the estate and you can't do that. Can you? What happens if you... Can you even play a room that has like a turn outward on like the edge there? Like, what does it do? Does it just cry? I'm kind of feeling this one. She's gonna like break my pinky. She's like taking my pinky like a little... I just can't be offered. Oh, right, because you, in addition to like having ones that only appear on the like edges and stuff, there are things that can't appear, right? I do recall that. I feel like putting chapel here and then just leaving it, so when we go through the right, we have some options in case we like block ourselves off. That's where my brain is sitting right now. I do want to put the drawing room right there. So much water today. I swear it gets like worse as like time goes on, where like eventually like I'm just gonna be in like a bed or like a wheelchair or something, and I'm just gonna have like 2 saline tubes in both arms. Like fucking... I just realized I was about to reference something and I'm like, that's a B movie from like the 80s or something. Like, don't reference that like it's Guardians of the Galaxy. You can't just say that. You can't go around just being like, you know, like the guy from Alien Private Eye. For your other, I guess it's a balance. Avoid losing too many steps. Backtracing is good, but you want to have a certain amount of gems. Yeah, it's Alien Private Eye. I did say it. It's the one with the dude who looks like he's wearing like a kind of Michael Jackson-y getup. He's got like a white, like, is it a fedora and like jacket, and he's got like a funny little glove. I mean, there's your dead end right there. I got your dead end right here. Me when they make the zombie just a little too cute. Yeah, let's just see what's going on over here. Hackerman glove come from? I'm almost certain that no. Yeah, you shouldn't have. It's not a good movie. And it's not like culturally significant in any way? I'm going to assume that no, it's not that. If you know, like, if you're being like, is it this thing that's like prominent in pop culture? Then no, it's not. Because it's not. I can't even see the message because she moved her head up and leaned it against the chat box. Yeah, like the most like culturally significant part of that entire. I swear there's supposed to be something on the counter, right? You mean the power glove? Are you talking about the power glove? Because no, like the most interesting device in that movie is like one guy has like a fake tooth full of acid, and that's about it. There's also like a vinyl like record that's broken in half that has the recipe for space drugs, but you know. Yeah, the power glove. It's so bad. Yeah, that's the wizard. This would be 8. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 8. Oh no, wait, was that not divided by? That wasn't divided by, was it? Okay. Was it just 8? Wait, is it just 8 again? Wait. 10. No, that's not minus. 10. Which one is which? Oh, man, I literally just said this is wrong in my brain. Is this multiply? I think it's multiply. So 20. I mean, I knew they were like random, but I thought like certain things like always appeared in certain areas, and I thought that was one of them. 20 divided by 10 is 2. Where's the 2? Man, I feel like the 2 is like one of the weirdest spots to try to find on a dartboard. 20 minus 10 is 10. Times 2 is 20. Okay. Divided by 4 is 5. Oh, I could have put the bedroom here. Oh. I'm gonna piss. I'm just gonna put the gym there. Take it out of the pool. Oh wait, I wanna check something real quick. Can you see if the shoes are in there based on like from the entrance there? They spawn on that bench if they show up, right? Hey baby, what you do? Look what the menu's looking like. I read that it's fried pizza, and I'm like, they'll do anything these days, huh? You need a furnace in your house for pizza, and it's like, I don't think that's worth it. Oh wait, that's great though. That's actually amazing. I'm not gonna take any of these, but I am going to keep in mind. Oh, there certainly are. I mean, I've like air fried a pizza before, but that's different. I feel like security, otherwise we're gonna lose access to like this part of the house. Oh, we don't have the gems. That's not an option. All right, let's take the breaker box. Oh, I can turn off the gem though. Garage on. E-card system. I mean, might as well turn it off, right? I don't think there's a reason to have it on. Still can't turn the. Why can't I turn off theology? Just like, you know, just like disable the chapel for a bit so I can like go around. Well, I mean, that's the only way forward. I don't know what to say. Oh, we do get a redraw, though. I should probably do that. We do have the breaker box right there, too, so I can just go back. I do hate that you can just, like they could have just had the dark room, like, partially turn, like, you know when like a breaker flips but it doesn't flip all the way, so you have to turn it like all the way off and then all the way on again? They could have just had it like that, where it's like, oh, you got the breaker first. I don't know, it's annoying that you can't do it ahead of time. Ugh. I still feel like there should be something in here that like I can do. Yeah, I've got 4 keys. Let's go ahead. This wouldn't be the worst spot to put this, is the thing. You don't need to enter the dark room to fix it? Really? I swear it doesn't, like, flick off until you walk in. Oh, I don't have any gems. I have to take the bedroom. Actually, I was sitting there thinking about it so hard, and it's like, I literally have to take the bedroom. What am I doing? That's weird. I don't like that. I like that even less. Wait, no, but the bedroom's right there. No. Oh, I did so much work to try and get those 2 extra items, and I'm just not gonna get them. Yeah. I hope you burn in hell. Oh. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh. Part of me wants... Oh, I can redraw once with the drafting room. I mean, I would like to... I would like to do the library, but I can't draft in the library is the thing. Because it goes straight into the chapel. I guess I'm gonna go best bedroom? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go best bedroom. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can go up here real quick and see what's going on. But yeah, no, I'm very aware that I need more gems. I just don't know what to do about that. Oh, dining room. I'm also doing very bad on stamina. And dining room would be amazing right now. I do have that one reroll. I think I've only found the one right now. I might have found a second one, but I don't remember doing so. I mean, there's the library, and I do want to get an uncommon floor plan. Okay. Yeah, I found the one in the boudoir, and I don't think I found any others yet. The fixed stars. I think you might need to refresh. There's a bit of a delay there. I just worry about, like, with the gems thing, I worry about, like, petering around too much in the early part of the house, because then I'm going to spend a lot of rooms on not having any gems. I don't remember if any of these have... I mean, I don't know what some of these are. I don't think I've actually seen a couple of them. And then... Ugh. I might... I don't remember what this one is, so I'm gonna take the fixed stars. And then I guess I'll double back. Well, no, because if I go forward, I can get the dining room, because I'm running real low on steps. So I don't have, like, a lot of choice there. So I'm not gonna put this here. I know that that's a bad idea. Yeah, the foundation, though, it's gonna stay there. Because I'm not gonna be able to reliably get here. Because it's gonna stay way up here. And it's gonna stay here forever, and it's gonna make, like, traveling up here really difficult. And also, like, going back, like, am I crazy? I feel like putting it, like, right here is gonna make, like, navigating really difficult. A package will be delivered here. Delivered to the mailroom or delivered to the building? Because I feel like, isn't there a thing that delivers something to the front door that's really nice? That's like, hey, you can like order from, like, Amazon or whatever, like fascist Amazon, to get the thing. Also, I am realizing right now that I have the conference room and I have the office and I have a lot of rooms. And that could be really good. But also like, whoa. That's a lot of back and forth. Like, I guess I will be able to pay for that back and forth with the gems from the off. It feels like an inconvenient spot for me. And like, I know kind of like what the foundation's about. So I just feel like I wouldn't be able to like reliably get back to it. And I'm torn between these two right now. I was very surprised to see it this early in the game, though. Just because, like, it was like one of the last things I saw when I was like watching other people. I would like the conference room, but well, that is gonna cut me off though if I do that. Like right before 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got to go conference room actually. Now that I think about it, because otherwise I can't get the dining room, and I'm not gonna make it very far without that. There was never a chance of that. Don't worry. That was never even like a, well, that's a problem. That was never even like a potential like option. Commissar, maybe? I can't take that. I gotta take the bunk room. It doesn't matter. These two rooms are basically identical right now. Banana. Oh, last chance banana. Hello, sir. How are you doing today? Okay, so what's our exit strategy here? We have the chapel still. So we can just like walk there. Okay, so we want to go to the kitchen before the chapel. So we can possibly get food. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, is that worth it? Because we're not going to be able to get any of the... We're going to get bananas. Which will be... So it's literally not... Well, how many extra spaces are we taking to get there? Because I don't know if... I think we're kind of just fucked. is what I think is happening here. Wait, okay. Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea about that. That's very cool, though. If you draft them very fast... How fast is very fast? This is like... What if you're just making poor decisions? Does it at least ask you, or does it just like lock you in? What if you just like don't think things through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like that is entirely possible, especially if the first one is like a corridor or something. I feel like that's totally possible to do by accident. Oh, the bedroom isn't going to take steps off of us, which is really nice. Oh, wait, we can go south from here. I totally forgot. Oh, there's the mailroom. I can't. What? Okay. I was trying to check our time. But time is even further behind Kitty. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so it's within 30 seconds of starting the game, not within 30 seconds, like, of each other. Like, it's not just like you go, boom, 10 seconds, boom, 10 seconds, boom, 10 seconds. It's gotta be 30 seconds from starting the game. Kitey. He's kitey. Oh. Yeah. Simon P. Jones. This is Dad, right? I don't remember what Dad sounded like. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on that estate with the exploration and the opportunities and the fortnight and whatnot. And the opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we departed tomorrow, so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. Well, you fucked that up. Are you heading out? I hope you have a good night, Vodka. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure I'm gonna find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come and bring the pillowcase. Hold on a sec, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do us both a favor and be excited. Wait, are there 2 or 3? The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up here, and I'm really curious to hear how much you remember from those summer trips. Oh, were you quoting? Are you quoting the dad? Sorry. You've always been smarter than me in this kind of thing, and so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be of use to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few overused cliches and say farewell. Later, alligator. Dad. But yes, get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing dirigiblocks. Yeah, how dare you? Yeah, it's later, alligator. That's the turn of phrase. In a while, crocodile. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender as he no longer is employed with our staff. Alright, gonna screenshot that. Because I will not remember it. This isn't where you can order things, is it? Can I order a thing? Can I like order mail? Can I be the one to make an order? Is that a different room? Is it somewhere else? Do you do that in like the commissary after an upgrade or something? I know you can like order things from Amazon. I want... Yeah, it's looking like that's maybe a commissary thing. Oh, it just does it. Okay, it just sends you a thing. It automatically takes the payment from your father's checking account. I am going to try and get to the chapel and see if we have anything else interesting there. So, bedroom, dark room, drawing room, hallway, chapel. Bedroom, dark room, missed a key. I might have missed it? In this office? I don't think I did anything particularly. I think I just made it to come back to later, but then I never actually got to come back to it. Okay, and then hallway, chapel. And when you wake up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife. Yeah, nah, it's nothing. There's nothing there. And when you think about me all of those years ago, face to face with, I told you so, you know I hate to say, but I told you so. Speaking of lavatory, I'm going to take a quick potty break. If anyone else needs to... Oh, I will at least attempt to. I know you can spread stuff in there. I'm going to take a quick potty break. If anyone needs to get water or snacks or do the same, now would be a good time. You can't just sit on my mouse. No, you can't do that. It has to move. It's like its only function is moving. That's like all it does. You're sitting on the button too. You can't do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like okay. Someone popped in on YouTube, and I'm just gonna look at what that. What does that? What is this? What is this thing? Also, I just realized the Twitch chat wasn't updating on my preview. Okay. I want to say that we're good now. I'm gonna pause the. Yeah, I always. It makes creating YouTube VODs way easier if you take it to if you just stream directly to YouTube, because then you can just use the closed captions for the VOD. So yeah, I pretty much always set up yeah, the little closed caption symbol always makes my my thing. I think it makes it look more professional too, which is a very like vain thing, but I don't know. I like it. I like having a little closed caption symbol underneath there. I think it's a good like thing to strive to always have on my videos anyway. And like if I export from Twitch, it gets rid of the baked-in captions. They're trying to trick me. Oh no, there is no package here. There just isn't a package. Oh yeah, okay, we do have one of the letters. Wait, my package has been delivered there? In the mailroom? Yeah, alright. You know what? I want to see it. A brass coat. Okay, so it's just gonna be quicker to like show it a bit quicker. So like technically my irises are actually, I should probably say out loud how I chose my eye color. Technically my irises are the green part. Like I do have whites of my eyes. One sec. Let me. So like I can't, you can see like in the corner there, like my eyes kind of work like a dog's almost, like my irises are very big, and the thing around it is just kind of like a runic pattern. So I don't know if, I mean, like I feel like almost a solid like green eye is just kind of, yeah, it is a pattern. It is a pattern that I keep as a PNG file on my computer because I will never draw it again. Kush was bold enough to draw it like by hand when they did one of them, and honestly that's like props, but that's fucking crazy. just like superimpose it on every time. I just use like the perspective tool to put it on like my eyes after the fact, basically. But yeah. So like in my brain at least, Fae kind of have almost like an alien quality to them, so I don't personally think it's weird for like a solid or almost solid green eye. I don't know. I was also built on the cheap, so you know. Hey, just a couple flower petals and a cauldron, and you know. Does it? Do you get a new one each time, or is it the same one? No, okay. But yeah, like the actual like I guess biological part of my eye is just that big green iris, and then everything else is kind of just circumstantial, we'll say. It happened. I I would say I am probably like mutant adjacent, but let's not, you know, throw around loaded labels for stuff like that, you know? It just doesn't need to happen. Is it really a mutation if you're just, you know, built different? Is that just nature, baby? I'm asking, I don't know. They don't have school in the Fae. At least that's what I was told. That's blank. Gems are in the black box. The gems are in a box with a statement. Okay. This is probably going to require a step-by-step again. Well, I meant to grab my tea when I got up, and I didn't do that. Okay. So, if the gems are in the black box, then that's true, and I don't know if a blank box counts as a lie. I don't think that counts as a lie, which means one of these has to be a lie. Right? Wait, okay. So if one has to be a lie, let's assume... Oh, they can be in the blue box, because then this is true, this is a lie, and this is... Yeah, I'm assuming it's just not applicable. We'll find out. I've actually never seen anyone fail one of these, so... I'm gonna have like a moment the first time that I fail one of those. Because I've never seen it happen. And it might destroy me. Okay. I'm feeling spare room here. Because then we get it out of the pool. And like we can take... Like I said, I've never seen it done. I don't even know, like I assume you just open it and it's empty. Which, it's a wind-up key. Just take it out. But I guess that's against the spirit of things, but you know. I do actually know that there is one room that you have to, like, moonwalk back from to get. So I should probably stop going all the way to the corner there. It's too late anyway, but, you know. Yeah, and then just go over the... Okay, what is this? Conservatory? I'm kind of feeling bedroom. I kind of feel bedroom here, but... Because that gives us 3 ways up, and then also leaves the security room open for doohickeys later. We should probably do that while we're down here. Because if I just keep shooting up, it's going to be a problem. Oh, shit. Of course, it's the pool. I mean, I would like to have the pool, but it's also a 3-door room that I would just be eating to get its effect. And I don't know that that's entirely cool. Honestly, none of these are great. Like, I feel like the pool is the only one that actually gives us like any sort of contribution, because like 1 key, wasted door, 1 key, 2 wasted doors. I'm gonna go grab my tea real quick. You know when you just reach into your glass, or reach for your glass, and then you just shove like your whole ass hand in there? That's a good vibe, right? That's like a good sign. Proper omens. I hope so. Because I super just did that. I'm going to go with the pool because it's the... Yeah, there was. That's why I'm muted for a minute. Sorry. I will probably go back and smudge that. People suck. There's not really much I can do about that. I just kind of have to keep talking so it gets like suppressed. Otherwise, you know, nothing I can really do. Like there's like 3 rooms between that, and it's still not like blocking it out. So what are you gonna do? I can just take this. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, keys are here. Keys are there. I don't think I've actually seen the garage keys so far. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and your car have been gone when your services were required, and I don't care how long you've been driving for. His lordship, your absences must be accounted for. Miss Babbage. I don't know. Have we... I thought that was the shovel for a second. I got really excited. Let's see what we got. corridor, probably? Probably corridor. I did not actually go back down, really, did I? Oh. Miss Babbage is done with everyone. Miss Babbage is... We're gonna find Miss Babbage at the end of this with, like, a bloody knife. It's like, your uncle died to natural causes. The natural causes of not breathing. I do like when the doors are locked because I can back out of it. Okay. I might double back a little bit. Yeah, I'm going back to the den. I swear he slit his own throat. Yeah, let's just go this way. Ignore the 47 stab wounds that are post-mortal. What do you mean ignore them, Miss Babbage? I should ignore them. This is the only one that keeps moving upward, but I feel like passageway is so much better than that. Like, has like way better places to be. I don't know why I have tab pressed. Oh, because that's the menu key. Got it. Okay, we're gonna... I do think we probably need to take any... Yep. I mean... lose half my steps or pump room. Where I'm from, it's called a goon cave, actually. Okay, so here's the idea. Oh, it's when you draft it? That sucks! Aw, oh, that sucks. I didn't know that. No, okay, let's see if any of these doors are unlocked. Nope, they're all locked, too. I didn't know. I mean, it's only 17. It could be worse. I was just going to, like, make it and then wait until my steps got low and then use it. But it's when you draft it and that hurts. Oh. That one's also locked. We have a key, but we have 4 locked doors. Oh, this is suddenly... Oh, man. Yeah, I guess I gotta use my key now. It's telling me to kill myself. I mean, to unalive the character in this game. Man. If I take Dark Room here, that means we still have 2 doors that we could just blind shot. Even if we use up all of our other passageways, it means we have 2 doors that we can just take wild shots in the dark in. And, like, that's... I think that's better than just giving up. It's the north room in the weight room. Oh, yeah, but then I have to go back to security, right? My initial thing was like, I'm probably going to get the breaker box again. But like putting the dark room here gives me like advancement options, whereas like breaker box cuts off this path. So I don't... Because like we always have the option to go back through the chapel. We have all of those doors and like a passageway forward. Like this entire line up is open. Whereas if I just take the 2 blind shots, that only eats 2 of my steps to do. And it gives me 2 chances at getting something that gets us out of this situation. Which is like, you know... And we can still just go back. Like, we can just turn around anyway. And it's like... I think that's probably... Okay, let me do some math. Yeah, I just forgot. I've done it every other time. I just forgot this time. That's literally just me. This is real. This is me. It's exactly where I'm supposed to be. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark room. Okay. This one. You know what? We take those. 2 keys? We take those. Gem? We take those. I'm gonna leave the dark room alone. I'm gonna take the other pathway forward. Did I eat the banana in here? We didn't get the furnace though, we got the storeroom, which is like, it's not the absolute best thing that could happen, but it's like pretty good. We're back in it. Is this 8 up here? Where's 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's the next door. What if I just didn't have any more keys and this was locked and it just killed me? Oh, that would be really funny though. Okay, if we take Nook here, we can circumvent the dark room's effect too. Okay. Let's just see what we're getting. Observatory. Wait. Oh, the rank. Okay. I am gonna be so honest. I've never actually seen that. I'm gonna go in here first. What is on 8? 2. Okay. So 8 would be... could be the key. I also know it can be combinations of things, and I don't remember those. Is it... could be the slice and the Southern Cross. Nope, that's just the 2 diamonds. Wait, no, that's the key. It really looks like the 2 diamonds. I think they're embellishing a little bit. That's just this one twice. There's nothing in the telescope again, right? Like, I already got the thing in the telescope. That's not gonna be there again, ever again, right? I'm just gonna hold out because I don't want to double back here. Okay. I just didn't want to sit here and do that if it was. Or if it wasn't. One of those. Yeah, we're not getting an aquarium. I haven't even seen an aquarium yet. Okay, so what are our paths forward? We have this other... I've gotten the planetarium once, yeah. Conference room? Yeah, I think it was in my first run, actually. So that's interesting. It is always surprising, like, how different it seems like people's experiences with this are. Oh, okay. I think I want to use, like, 1 key to explore this, and then I will double back. I'll use the guest bedroom. I'll just lose this block. Just eat that one. And now we're back in like a slightly serviceable spot. I guess I could go weight room. Oh, find the plan. Yeah. I genuinely forgot that it was the planetarium that was in there, I'm gonna be real. I was like, what is in there? Okay, so if we go back to security, we can explore this whole path while working on that stuff, because we don't have to break or anything, or we can just check out... Yeah, so this one in the weight room is open, which I know I'm just gonna eat, but... Okay, we have 2 ways through in the weight room, actually. Is this one locked? Because I can just go down from here. Ooh. We have to take the pump room. It's literally not a choice. We have to take the plump room? We have to take the plump room. Okay, so... The problem here now is that I have like a lot of tools to advance, and yet none of them are like near each other. So it would need all of my steps to just take advantage of any of them. Oh, we have another Locked door. Okay, that's great. I mean, I would like to go backwards, please. We can take one of these two. I'm feeling wine cellar? I think wine cellar. But I could also be crazy. Yeah, I'm feeling wine cellar. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. MCCXIII. M is millennium, right? Like it's just 1,000. So 1213. Where do we use that? Where do we use those?
What?
Nothing happening in the Goon Cave? What's happening in the Goon Cave? Oh, the pump room. Got it. I forgot. I forgot. Made that joke, to be honest. 12, 13, wine cellar, crest. I don't know what, like, how that correlates. This is probably something. It's like a holly? Is that hollyberry? A holly, swan, 2 spades. Means I need 2 shovels to dig through this room. I don't know what I need to do in the bump room. Like I know some of the things I can do, but I don't think I can do anything with them. Like right now, I could like drain the pool. And like that gives me like money, right? A numbers mason. Yeah, I keep trying to click on these like it's a little dial pad. Oh wait, it is. Never mind, I'm a liar. Oh god. I always make fun of I kept making fun of people when they were playing. Because like it's so simple. I can see the solution right here. But now that it's me in the driver's seat, I'm like, oh god. This is a lot. Is down? Is it down? No. Do we want to pump it? Right, because certain ones only connect to certain pump. Which one is it though? The pool is number 6. Pool connect to... Oh, pool is pump 4. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, and then this one... Did I do it the wrong way? So it's going from this one to that one. And then I need pump 4 to get things out right now. Okay, Okay, that's why it's not doing it, I guess. 1-4, okay, yeah. And then does this one need to go up? Because, yeah, it's not even, like, remotely... Does this thing not move the... Is it not this one that moves in between the two? Pump 2 tank switch. Really? Then why is this like this? Okay, so I have to move it into one of these. I guess the greenhouse seems like the immediate choice, right? Greenhouse is 5? Oh god, wait. Okay, it's this one now. Okay, and then kitchen is 4, but not pump 4. Which does attach to tank 2. Okay, so kitchen goes into 4, which goes in. Okay, so I need to take something from. So I need to pump it into here from one of the bigger ones. Nope, not like that. That's actually the opposite of what I need you to do right now. That's really not what I needed you to do. Can you put it back? Sir, can you put it back? Am I taking from the wrong way? Is that the wrong pump? It is. Okay, I see what I did wrong there. Flip that around the other way. Kitchen. I did not actually look. Was kitchen 4? Kitchen is 4. Which means I use pump 3. I like this puzzle, to be honest. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with it, but also, like... Like, simultaneously, like, I'm conscious of how bad I am at it, but also I'm like, I'm enjoying this. Nope, stop it. What, fountain, reservoir, aquarium, which, that seems scary. Kitchen, greenhouse, which I think is this one, right? But yeah, the fountain is just I have to get up here though, right? To do that in that thing? Or can I do that now and have it there later? Because, like, if I can just do that part now, honestly, I think that would save me a lot of time later. Why am I back here? You can't just give me a big thingamabob, because I will just start screwing with it. I just gotta flip it the other way, right? Okay, so I can, if I fully just drain the fountain now, then I'm just allowed to do that. Okay. Let me work out some math. I want to see if I can do that and then attempt. I've seen people like play through like bare minimum of the game. Like just kind of blitz through it. So like I know the key beats to like get to room 46 and that's about it. There's a lot of lore I don't know. There's a lot of rooms I just haven't seen in. And then anything after that is jack. Okay. But I think the pool just gives you like money or something, right? So this would have to be like this. Wait, okay. So I'm going to try and do the fountain because I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, which one is... It's 6, which is in pump 4. Got it. Okay. Put pump 4 the other way. And... Excuse me. I have it turned the wrong way. Crap. I mean, I guess I need to put it in this one anyway. So it's not like a huge loss that I'm doing this. Yeah, no, it seems like a thing where, like, having seen it played through, like, especially, like, very quickly once, I'm like, it feels like there's kind of just an entire game here that I have not seen. I do like whenever whenever I get it set up to where I can just like bounce between two options. Oh, oh, that hurts. That hurts actually. Wait, no. No, like this, actually. Wait, where do I... Wait, which one is it pointed at? I go the other way now. Do this. Flip it down. Oh no, it's refilling it! Crap! Oh man. That's not ideal. Alright, there we go. Well, I guess I'm gonna go walk into the ocean now. Man, I saw the running shoes so much when other people were playing, and I have yet to see them. And honestly, it makes me a little sad. Because I like them. I think they're cool. I think it's cool when you can go fast like Sonic. Just on the off chance that I go, hey, actually, I'm gonna take a shot at this. Keycard system. Card system settings. Change offline mode to unlocked, because I don't know why it wouldn't be. Set security level to high, I guess. Yeah, but I don't have the commissary, do I? Isn't that how you special order stuff? Don't you have to go to the commissary? Also, I didn't... Ads? Ads for what? Where? What? What are you talking about? Oh, wait. My ads? Is it ads for me? Am I the ads? Okay. Yeah, I actually need to tweak my ads a little bit because I feel like most people prefer if you just got all the ads for like the full break like up top, and then we're just kind of like, okay, done. But for some reason, even though I swear that's what I set it to. Okay, this is just the basement door. For some reason, I thought there was a room in there that I could like putz around in before the basement door. Which, by the way, that is not under the foundation of that thing. That's not a basement, that's a cellar. Anyway. I just wanted to get a little mad about that. Yeah. Yeah, no, you said ads, and I thought you meant that's how you order things? Is you could find, like, ads around the estate or something? I'm like, I didn't even know that was a mechanic. But yeah, I do need to tweak my ads options anyway. But yeah, how do you special order stuff? I actually don't know, like, how that works. So I'm in a weird position to where I do know it. Did not find it yet. And I haven't found the magnifying glass in any of these runs to have been able to just be like, okay, now I could have gotten it. And I'm like, at least until I find the magnifying glass, I cannot just use it. Nice, horrible slurp. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations and observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one, depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day. Different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. Ah, that's fair. I didn't even know you could do that. North Star, 1 gold. I would like to see the specific effects of some of the later ones. Everything is 50% off today. Florealis. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is this a weed? Is that a weed? Clara Epson. Simon B. Jones, why do you write with a red ink, you little freak? What are you, the Red Prince, huh? Okay, it was worth coming back in. Cool. The fuck is this? There's like a tiny safe that I can like figure out, right? we just get into the basement and it's full of like a hydroponics like setup, a very detailed paper model. Do I need the magnifying glass? Do you need the magnifying glass to do this? That sucks. I'm gonna walk into the ocean again. Nope, don't care. You've already lost me. I'm sorry. Alright, what do we have here? In the drafting studio, you will be able to choose a brand new floor plan, permanently added to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. These sound awesome. These all sound rad. I want to say this one seems like the coolest, right? Because like this one seems really nice. But this one just makes my life easier just for being in my floor plans. And like that sounds like a big plus. I mean, I would like the kennel, but Dovecote. Also, I love when you get to a certain point in a roguelike and they're like, here's a new mechanic. It's like a new like icon in a place where you've only seen like 3 base icons. Like when you get the Watcher and Slay the Spire and you're like, I didn't know you could do that. Is the room itself ever worth drafting, or should you just always leave it be so it does that? Well, there's a world where that would have been amazing, but I don't think that's the one we live in. Because I don't think I can get to there. Like, gym's fine, but it only has one available door. I'm not talking about because it's blocked off. I'm saying because this would open all the security doors that we have because we can turn off power. But I don't think we can go around in the time we have. Like, can I open the garage? Do you need the keys to open the garage door? Or... oh god, I did that other thing, but I don't remember what it actually turns on. What is doing these turn on again? One second, let me check my screenshots. I took a picture of this. And I don't think it's... oh wait, no, it's still in the notifications panel because it didn't get saved probably, right? Yeah, there it is. Oh god, that could have been really bad because this wouldn't have gotten saved. So it's actually good that this got brought back up. Save that. No. Save it is 4-2. Okay. Utility room, fuse box indicator. Yeah, no, I know how it does it. I just don't remember what it does. What does this do? Utility room, fuse box, indicator. What indicator? What does it indicate? The note blocks the description of what the indicator is. Oh, vac indicators. What do I do with... what do these do? If I do all of these, like, if I do this, what does it do? I don't remember. I don't know what does it do? Does it tell me that my mom was actually just on a vacation this whole time and she's not dead? She goes, surprise. Oh god, I actually probably should have left that up, huh? Yeah, like, they need to all be purple. Oh, wait, no, they don't need to all be purple, do they? They need to all... they need to be, like, a certain order of things. Okay, that's what's on, like, the office computer, it says, right? Is that what that's about? God, I don't... it's... yellow, black. Yellow, black. Okay. Let's see, 1, 2, I can check there, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can at least see if the garage, I can open it. That would have been really funny, wouldn't it? We can go Rumpus room. I don't know if he's gonna have anything else to say. He's probably just gonna say the same stuff as last time, but because I don't think we've done any of it. But it's cool.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Yeah, I know, I found you.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Isn't that right, little peace boy?
Becoming clear.
Oh, what? Is your uncle dead?
I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair.
Can't believe he's telling me that I don't know how to run real
I
estate.
see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals.
Well, one of them wasn't there, was it?
And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
That's so fucked up. That
Just like
that line goes super hard, actually.
on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. You should put the gymnasium there. I mean, I could go planetarium. Yeah, forget. We're gonna end anyway. How far does this go? 50. New constellation. Is that where the Florelius is gonna be? Or where is it? No, Florelius is right there. Yeah, Florelius is like way earlier than that. It's not even halfway to that thing. They're just gonna make new stuff. I'm gonna die and become a star. They're gonna kill me. And then I'll probably end the day there. Because what do I have, like 5 steps? I don't even have that, I have like 4, I think. And then I think we're going to take a doodle break after this. So I will probably grab my little snack. And then we will get into some doodle break shenanigans. I will probably put out another quote tweet to be like, hey, we're doing doodle now. And I think I'm probably just going to continue on the one I was working on last time. And then we might come back to this. I don't know. I am feeling a bit muggy? Blah. Yeah. You've been a real trooper, Vodka. I'm really happy to have you here. You have a nice night. Yeah. You have a great night. I hope you sleep well. Yeah. I totally forgot we had the music still playing over here. Yeah. I think this is actually probably fine for like a... like the zoom. Hey, please don't run the stream in high quality in my background. Thank you. That would be annoying. I've got my funny little snacks here. And that's so just before we start drawing, I'm probably gonna... Oh, I need to change the thing on Twitch. Is the category just called art? Yeah, it's just art. Okay. One of these days I'll find out how to like live adjust things on like YouTube for streaming. But until then, I'll probably just like add a little tag to the thumbnails whenever I have a doodle break in a VOD. Like I'll just like find like a kind of blank space and I'll make a little logo and I'll slap it in there, give it its own playlist or something. Be like, these are all of the VODs with doodle breaks in them. That probably sucked audio-wise. Oh, that probably sucked. Both of my readouts... Wait, what? No, why is it offline? Why did that happen? Nope. Nope, you can't do that. What just happened there? You can't just say, what are you doing? I'm trying to see like what's like happening with these. Yeah, the YouTube one's fine. What's going on with my streaming software? It's just telling like OBS is just like OBS is just straight up telling me that like we were offline for a minute, and I'm like, I literally haven't lost. I have lost 289 frames in this entire stream. So what's going on there? What are we doing there, huh? What are we doing? What's going on there? Is it... No, it... Is it because the title doesn't match anymore? Is that why it's confused? Terrybot, did we go down for a minute? What? Didn't this happen last time? Is this a Twitch thing? Well, no, because the other one did it too, I swear. Ah, that's confusing. That's confusing and I don't like it. Oh no, it went down to 2,900. That's unsustainable. Surely Twitch cannot operate under these conditions. Just setting up my tablet, you know, for the art part of the art. I still did not move Good Pen over. I didn't do that because I'm bad. Okay, now we need to open OBS from this so we can get the video feed over here. Oh, it just immediately started working. That's actually so convenient. Listen, this technology is way better than when I started using it. I feel like we're further along in this than I remember being. Oh, right. I actually have the reference images I was looking for last time. Let me see if I can find them without breaking something. Just as I say that, something crashes on my phone as I open it. Let's see, what do we got here? Where did I put these? I don't actually remember where I put these. Am I gonna lose them again? I'm gonna be so mad if I put them in their own folder so I didn't lose them, and that made me lose them because I've done that for other people where I've been like they give me their reference images and I move them all to a folder so I can just very easily like have them all in the same spot. So this does not actually look quite what I thought. Like her but it doesn't help that it changes between different versions. But I'm going to assume the one with the heart is the real version, quote unquote. Which means, okay, these are actually like little collars. You hear that whistle there? That was wacky. And then this has like a little lace here. And then just like a little window down here. Does it not cross over itself? Am I insane? Yeah, this thing is like full here. Wait, no, these are different. These are different. Wait, these are different. Yeah. Just losing my mind a little bit. Because like at a glance, I'm like, these are all of the same outfit, and they're not the same outfit. Which means that they do not create like a cohesive like reference image. Hi, Mr. Calamity. Wait, which is relatable? Freaking out about the reference image thing, or? Oh man. Immediately, huh? I'll look at I'll make like a sticky note and I'll put it on my computer tonight. That way when because I almost certainly won't get through it tonight. But tomorrow, that way I can look at it. You're not going to be able to hear the fact that I just said that, actually. It has occurred to me. And now, Mr. Kanye Twitty. Maybe a 10? I need to really get in here. These are... Did I do... How many details do we need? Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kanye Twitty. Is that even his name? I said it too many times and now I'm like not certain that that's his name. I'm like starting to doubt myself on that. I'm like, it probably is. That's probably what his name is. But I don't know. that is literally like the extent of my interaction with that man's legacy. Should probably change the BGM too. I do still have Moobot, I think. One second. Let me see if I can just get Moobot running. Well, no, because I don't have the track split, right? I was about to say, well, I just have Moobot, but I don't have the thing to split the tracks properly set up. So, can't do that. If I can find the thing for it. Is it just called media source? Is it not called BGM? Yeah, it's just called media source, and it's at the top for some reason. Because life is a nightmare. Actually, I could just pull up like one of the video game playlists or something. One moment. I'll get something like real, because these are not made for to be listened to. These are made to be in the background while other things are happening. um um okay, wait, and then I should be able to, I just have to remember that this is happening because otherwise it could be a problem. Location audio capture. No, it's not working. It's not. It's not doing the thing for some reason. Oh wait, no? Was that? Which one is this? I will take a funny little drink in a minute. I don't know why this is not coming through. Why is it not? Here, I'll take the drink now. Do I just have to make like a hidden browser capture? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? The issue is this isn't making like a capture of any kind. Um, let me maybe window capture. Okay. Capture audio. Don't capture. Nope. Don't look at that. Hide. Wait, but it's not gonna show the thing then. How do I do this? Okay, maybe we can't do this actually. Maybe I don't actually have the ingenuity and knowledge for this. Nope, that was wrong. I literally just clicked the wrong option that time. That didn't work. What if I just died? Okay. So that's not gonna work. Anyway, I will probably figure out Moobot again and how to split the audio next time. For now, I don't know. Media source. Browse. Is it strawberry? Which one of these is good? Have you considered which one is good? Which one is, have you considered which one is the good one? Ooh, that's probably super loud. I'm sorry. I just blew your fucking ears out. Oh god. Probably like around here. I feel like this is, yeah, this is probably like around where it's supposed to be. Anyway, perish. I don't. My tablet did go into sleep mode in that time, by the way, if that was like a concern. I suppose it would be a concern. Okay, and then we're gonna thin. You're gonna see my terrible habit of thinning lines as I'm making them rather than thinning all of them afterwards. Which is just really not great for anyone. No one enjoys that. I'll say, I don't like, as much as I don't mind the end results of these pens, I don't like them. I need to get the good pen back. Because like these are the closest that I can get to it, at least with the minimal amount of effort I put into finding something. And like it's literally on the computer that I'm streaming from, but it's not on the one I'm drawing on. And that's kind of the problem. You see, the problem here is the pen's on the wrong computer. Gotta get the pen from one computer to the other. I feel like if I shrunk this down a little bit, like not the actual like size of the mouth, but just like pull the lip in a little bit, it would actually have a better like version of this effect. Like theoretically I should probably do like warm-up drawings for these streams, but I don't want to. Even though it basically leads to me like embarrassing myself a little bit as I like remember how to draw. I simply do not wish to warm up because I'm dumb and I don't like doing things that are good for me. I'm a big poopy piss baby. Aside from that one thing, the stream has probably been like relatively chaste actually, huh? I mean, it's been like pretty chill in general, but like it's been like pretty chaste. I say, knowing that I've somehow doomed myself to that not being the case before things end. Depends. I don't actually even know how long I'm gonna... I think I will probably end at, like, after Doodle Break. Just cause, I don't know. just cause, I don't know. Actually, I think rather than this, I feel like having like a... well, to do that, I would have to cover like a lot of the jaw. I don't want to do that. So what if I just reversed it all? What if I just didn't do what I just did? What if I simply turned back time? What if I could simply find a way? That was a terrible line. I let my pen stand still for a minute, and it just started wobbling all over the place. It was awful. It really sucks shit. Let's go to a slightly bigger one here. Easter, my phone vibrated. I can't tell which it is. I actually think I screwed up the shape here a bit. I also do realize that the pen has different or not the pen, the eraser has different anti-aliasing than the pen. I feel like this should be like a slight angle rather than just kind of, it feels like it's drawn kind of straight on here, and I don't think that's correct. Did I ever actually finalize that thing in Twitch? Okay. Okay. I thought the entire screen changed for a minute. I got really scared. I actually don't think this does great for anything like Strawberry Walk. We were playing Strawberry Walk. Which one is that? I'm not hearing it. Okay, that took a minute. I don't think that's gonna loop very well. Which is sad, because I think the song is one of the better ones. I don't think I'm gonna finish that band until... Bing, I like. The Bing? The bike. The Bing. I like the Bing! I don't trust no gaggles. I ain't the Bing. You know that Chandler guy, he was a good Bing. He made me trust the Bing. He said, I am part of the Bing. I am Chandler Bing. This is not the same voice that I started with. I can't trace that line properly. Well, actually, if I... Oh! Yeah, I didn't have both quarters of my tablet braced against the desk when I let go. I just almost dropped it. Just fucking kick rocks, you know? Yeah, this little bit of the hair, like around like this area, if that's showing up, is that showing up? Yeah, it is. Okay, is something I don't fully have in my brain. So, like, pulling up an, I do have an image, but I think I think some of these reference images might be a little bit imperfect because they don't really match each other. Are you eating food? Nope, you're not. What does that sound then? What are you doing? I thought Kaiti was eating food, but no. No, that's not at all what's happening there, apparently. I just realized this is a different hair than I thought it was, too. Because these are actually the heart strands. Wow, that was probably awful. I just like lightly moved my mouth, then it just made like the wettest noise I've ever heard. And just like, all right then, that's fine, I guess. I would prefer if you didn't, but I guess it's fine. So I need to fix this because this is not what I thought it was. Okay, and then I'm just gonna shave this down a little bit. Okay. Okay. I wasn't bold enough with it. It's like I really need to just make a little intersection there and let it happen. Ding ding. Probably need to darken those lines before the end of it. Before the end of everything. Let's go in with that, maybe. Maybe go over a couple times. Have it like stick up a little bit. I set this up to like 15 to be honest. When I turn it up, it almost looks really good, Ben. It's gotta just be something in like the actual like how it like tracks the dots. I don't know. I don't know how pens work, to be honest. I don't know how they work, I just use them. If I start wobbling from side to side, it's because I'm looking down too far. Turn this down to like 10 maybe? That like down in there, maybe? Maybe. Then like this part I feel like needs to go like higher up in here. Kind of give the impression. This needs to be brought in a little bit. See, that's not lined up. And then this one needs to come in a little bit too. Ching ching. I don't know, the bike is actually kind of delightful to be honest. The little bike bell. You wouldn't call it like a whistle? And it's like, that's not even a thing. That's not even, you're not even confusing like a thing with another thing that exists. It's just, bikes don't whistle. They don't know how. Down like this. Oh yeah, we really just I'm getting into that mode where like I start like putting my hand in front of my mouth. And that's not great for tracking. So keep hiccuping. Thankfully, I think those are mostly silent when I do them, most of the time. I'm also doing that thing again where I can't stop looking up at the screen, like the OBS preview, thinking that I see something moving. And it like freaks me out. I don't know what that one was. That one I don't have any idea. I also just dragged a random part of my interface into a different area. I think this was just over here. I don't know where you were. I don't know where you live. I don't like you. I don't like your face, man, and I ain't lying. Probably here in just a minute. I'm probably gonna wrap up, and then nothing. We'll be done. That's how streams work. When you wrap up, you're done. Professor Calamitous. Oh, where are my tools? Oh, that's a problem. I don't know where those are. I don't... Yeah, that's a double problem now. Where did this go before? This was like up here, right? This is not done. I swear this goes on like the top of the screen. I don't know why the materials folder is here. Yeah, that could be a problem. I don't know where my quick action menu at. This is quick access, but it's not quick access to the right things. In fact, I don't need this at all, actually. Wait, is this wrong? Wait, where the fuck are the tools? Where did they go? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I just did, to be honest. But all of my tools are gone. And I can't bring them back because the menu is telling... Oh, it was like shrunk down super small. Because the menu was sitting there telling me that I had them still. And I'm like, no, I don't. I promise you that is not true at all. Nope, that's not where we wanted those. I specifically just want the quick action menu for the tools. I don't need all this other stuff here. I don't even know what some of this stuff does. I've never seen some of these in my life. I should probably not be doing this live, huh? Alright. I'm probably just gonna end off there. I will probably have this fixed next time.